Hey, welcome back. I want to continue this conversation around security operations. And today I want to talk about what it means to converge tools and data and how that can provide an optimized experience for the security analyst and a security operations center when they're using integrated tools. Now, it starts down here at the bottom around intelligent capabilities and tools that work well together for their functions. And so that first step is really around signal sharing and integrate the different backends for these tools so that they can simply talk to each other. Now, this consists of providing API access and ensuring that each tool calls the right APIs for each relevant function, but also ensuring that the data integration itself complies with security and privacy regulations and customer contracts for Microsoft. Now, this is a foundational connectivity that enables data sharing, but also more importantly, data querying and the trigger of automation whenever the tools see a threat or maybe some kind of a suspected attack. Now, you're probably wondering, well, okay, is this all we need to do for a single magic portal? No, there's more layers of work that we need to do here in order to get truly integrated and harmonized across these different systems. And so the next one here is around this unified entity reputation. And that's reputations for more than just host names and computers, but also user identities, maybe different emails, files, IP addresses, file hashes, URLs, you name it. So next we have to enable a common language and definitions for artifacts like endpoints and IP addresses, etc., and their various attributes, which contribute to the collective security reputation of these objects. Now, this is a lot of detailed work to ensure each system is collecting, storing, and sharing these consistently, as anyone who has done this work in SecOps can attest to. Now, we also need to unify the reputation data for each tool so that each tool can correctly calculate risk and consume a risk calculation from another tool, ensuring we have the complete reputation information for each asset type and that we don't report a high risk on one tool and low on another. Now, it's important to note, though, that while it may seem odd at first, the information about entities is actually pretty distributed across these various tools. And while the information on machine threats primarily comes from an endpoint tool like Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, there are a lot of references to endpoints that are scattered across identity and application and emails during their detections. Now, around semantics and meaning, this is where Microsoft has made some investments and done a lot of work to ensure that the technical meaning of various terminology like event or incident and alert are consistent across the different tools. And so the ultimate goal here of this effort is to surface a consistent set of terminology and technology to improve decisions by human analysts and automation. Now, around the automated protection and remediation playbooks, these are foundational components that are put into place that Microsoft has updated the automated investigation and remediation of incidents. And this is where security analysts start realizing the most significant benefits of all of this investment as the tools are able to directly reduce the workload of those analysts through automation. So to give you a great example here, Microsoft 365 Defender, the XDR tool, and see my video on that, automatically investigates incidents and builds an automated remediation sequence to clean up the incident. You can configure which of these automated remediations will run without any analyst action and which an analyst to review and approve the remediation sequence if you want. Now, this automation spans across Microsoft Defender for Endpoint and Defender for Office 365 as well. Now, I'll put some links down below where you can read a little bit more about that automation. Now, around that single portal experience there, Microsoft also has made some significant progress on a unified single portal for SecOps. And this is consolidating to a single portal for Microsoft 365 Defender and integrating investigation workflows with Azure Sentinel. Now, this helps provide you with a single place for context across the enterprise. And that could be something like Azure Sentinel, and then a single place for deep context on assets in the productivity environment like Microsoft 365 Defender, and an integrated investigation experience across these different portals. Now, look, it's not perfect, but it is a major step forward from the way the industry has been doing this. And again, I'll put some links down below in the video description where you can learn more about this stuff. Now, I just want to take a step back with you. It's, again, really important that we understand around security operations the importance of having integrated tools that actually talk to each other, where the left hand is aware of what the right hand is doing. And as you see me talk about in some of my other videos, if you have separate disparate tools where they're each going to create their own incident with their own alerts, and they're not aware of everything. So you may not have complete visibility. You may have gaps in visibility. And so, again, this is where something like Microsoft 365 Defender and Azure Sentinel are important, but especially Defender, because it's going to aggregate all of this into one place. Okay, folks, hopefully you found value in this. It's just a quick, short video. If you really like this slide, please give kudos to my good friend Mark Simos at Microsoft. He created this. Excellent job, Mark. Now, you can download it at aka.ms/mcra. I'll put a link down below. And if you found value, give me a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Be sure to click subscribe because I have more videos coming on this topic. And hey, I want to hear your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. All right, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.